intensive, but we do labor-based. What is this and what is the difference? You take to school A, 1 million shillings in Kiharu. You take to school AX in another constituency, 1 million. Let's use 1 million. So this 1 million you take in another place, you give a contractor, two things happen. After you launch as the MP, and you leave the gate with 160,000 shillings. Do you know what that means?
Tell me.
In 1,160,000, you live in Kenya, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is a remnant of VAT, 1,000. So in Kiharu, what did we do? We trained our own people in my first term, people who do the works, and we taught them professional painting. Those are the two gaps we had realized. There was deficiency in terms of skills.
Yes. What's the population of Kiharu?
Kiharu voters is around over 120,000.
120K.
Yes.
Babu, population of Embakasi East.
155.
Real quick.
The last one.
Yes.
So that my brother also, because he's done also very well, he can also jump in. Now, that is the hard part of education, because we categorize education in two ways. It is infrastructure. We built even new schools, like 7 new secondary schools, but I don't want to keep on tabulating. I want to go to them because it is needed, and you can't talk about now the soft part, which I will talk about, before you have the right infrastructure.
Right.
So our focus now is turning to learners be maintained in school. That's the soft part. Having the learners now in school. 12,000 learners, 65-day secondary schools, covering everyone who goes to school there, including non-Kiharu. And I would have told you other things, like beyond that program, building infrastructure, there is motivation of even taking principles to do it.
Yes.
You are very...
You will always know if you're in a good school or a poor school. You can know from their requirements. I was in Aga Khan last term. Parents were very vulgar, but the parents were agreeing. Malcolm, last time you didn't bring a fridge. Laptop, do you have it? Like, yes. P2, laptop. From next term, we are requesting, see the school is expanding, so we need every child. I'll work on it. Look their age. They're just that chubby, walking around with their parents, eating ice cream. When you pass by Aga Khan on sports day, you see a ball passing. 10 seconds later, fat kids are running. And the mother's like, Malcolm, go. You guys, I went to a school called Chiswa Primary School. Yeah? You are there. But no staff. The headmaster is the teacher on duty, he's the matron, he's doing everything. We had a guy in our class, told it was mature. Yeah? Very mature, a big guy. He has like one vein that runs from here up to the pot. Proper mature entry. What amazes me, we were told it used to attend PTA meetings with 2 personalities. As a parent and as a pupil.
Keeping money is a discipline. Multiplying money is an art. So what do I mean? Point number 1. Making money is a skill, and skills can be learned. So most people remain broke. Dependence is one of the things that enables a person to see the reality of what it is in the marketplace. So you're not poor because heaven rejected you. No, you're poor because you've never studied the patterns that generate income. You're not poor. You're not poor because because God has denied you a chance to become. It's because you've not studied about emotions. So when you keep on arguing about how things are in the world and how the system functions, you will never see the truth of what it brings about, because you need to study how the marketplace functions. You need to see the reality of what money can do and how money can be made. So the moment you learn a skill that solves a real problem, money becomes a consequence, not a prayer point. I've had people pray and tell God, you know what, I need money. God will never give you money. The reality is God will never give you money. You have to master how things and how the system functions. What God to manifest that reality. So I came across a very good verse here, Proverbs 22 verse 29. Do you see a man skillful and experienced? Keeping money is a discipline, and discipline exposes